welcome back to those of you that are brave enough to come back, and welcome to those of you that are new. I'm Emily, homeschooling mom to two, and wife of this guy, and official crazy person that moved into a full reno with no bedrooms. We've been here for a while, but now we are currently in a holding pattern, just waiting for contractors to come. And I wanted to take some time to brighten up our main living space / my bedroom. It was so dark in there, and the carpet was so orange, not even orange. It used to be orange. Now it is like vomity color. I don't even know how to describe it, but the need for a pick-me-up in that room was desperate, and I didn't want to spend any money because we are going to rip out carpet after contractors have finished upstairs and put some windows in and tear things out. So this is just an on the cheap little pick-me-up to make it livable and a little less depressing. So enjoy. Every good makeover video, or photo for that matter, needs a good before, especially since this makeover after isn't all that dramatic or impressive. We need to get your mind right about what I'm starting with. That built-in bookshelf right there is, that used to be a window, and that's on the south-facing side of the house. So it's super dark and super depressing in here. Starting with just to clean up. There is a ton of stuff sitting around that, as you can see, I'm really thrilled about. Tossing dog toys out of the way, wondering why there are boxes of envelopes on a shelf. No one really knows. But sorting through things that actually need to stay, things that can be unpacked. We have a lot of things that are hard to put away or unpack because we don't have half of our house available to us yet. So, this is me wandering around, wondering what all these cords are for, and not dealing with them, but stuffing them in the TV cabinet, which is an excellent solution for everyone. All right, you do not need to watch me vacuum, but you do need to watch me vacuum because, holy moly, this is the best thing I've ever purchased. If you don't have a cordless stick vacuum, go, run, now, and order one because it's amazing. As you can see, it even has cool attachments that are super easy to use. Yes, this is an advertisement for it. No, it's not. I wish it were an advertisement and Shark would send me things like this for free because it was not cheap. But all of that really wide trim around the shelf and around the doors and at the bottom half of the room, it's all really, really rough wood, which means dust settles in there and you cannot dust it easily. It has to be vacuumed with a brush because there's just no other way without driving yourself crazy, which is why I'm going to rip it out. But now is not that time, and we're rolling with what we've got. Some blanket boxes. Why is there a big clump of plastic? No idea. I recently ordered some storage bags with zippers for these blankets, to keep them protected from the spiders and the cobwebs and the dust that I feel like I'm fighting daily, but will be breathable and better to keep them in than these boxes. But for now, we consolidate and we cheer, yay, the empty box, because every empty box is worth celebrating, my friends. Every single one. So, now you get to watch me ruin my dog's life. They have loved having the bed in the living room. They think I left it just for them. But alas, I did not. Unfortunately, my video stopped recording, but ta-da! In all the time that I missed, I finished moving the bed and decided I was going to grab some primer because it's what I had and paint the bricks above the mantle. Don't know that I'm going to paint everything in here because there's so much of it and I am going to take it out. So I might chip away at bits and pieces, but doing all of it sounds expensive and time consuming for something that I hope to get rid of sooner than later. But doing these tiny little bits here and there will hopefully make the cave-like darkness a little less depressing during the seasonal depression time. By the way, did you see what my kid just did there? I have no idea, but I think it's adorable. Now that my superb paint job is done, it's time to clean the funk off of this bookshelf. This poor thing it's lovely, but it's been through some stuff. And there's a cat that Tegan made. That's me wondering what's happening behind me as those children are giggling about the cat that Tegan made. I can't even handle how perfect that witch hat is. She's so excited about her costume. And for anyone who thought I was the weird one in the family, just hang on.
No, wait, how are you holding her? Why are you holding her?
She wanted to be in the video.
No, she didn't.
No, she's in the video now.
Why did you pick her up? Off the rails. She's just like, why?
Now that their crazy is contained by bedtime book reading, we can get back to the very serious work of decorating the mantle. So Tegan and I went on a big shopping date and bought a bunch of things, mostly, we got that black lantern, which has a candle in it, and it's pretty cool, and a bunch of fake pumpkins because they were pretty, and we needed something pretty in here. I wasn't sure how many we would need or which ones we would like, but I think they ended up working out pretty well together, even though I look really unsure there. Probably because I wanted my pretty basket that I got at Target, and I really love it. You can see we're having a major family discussion. Nick likes the black lantern for Halloween-y time, but the basket for all the rest of the time. So I think what we decided on was to use the basket for now Look at my cats ate that thing. Oh my God, they're the worst and the best, but also the worst. We would use the basket for most of the time, and as it got closer to Halloween, because remember, I did this 2 weeks ago, at least, we would switch it out for the lantern. I know this looks really sad and pathetic without the leaves in there. They were super pretty, but super tall. I cut them down and added them back in later. Don't worry. It's okay.
I am trying to.
What is happening here?
I don't know.
Just don't be over my face, because if I drop you and you land on my face, it's gonna hurt.
Hey,
His face wasn't what I was worried about. Update, Nick's face and the rest of him are all okay. So now we've moved to today, when I should be preparing for an upcoming 10th birthday party. But instead, I decide Nick is gone for the weekend, and I'm going to take on finishing this project. So I brought this carpet in. It was something that we already had. It had been in Tegan's room at the other house, and covering the orange in any way, shape, or form has to be an improvement. But the fact that it's white and bright, it's magical. So these tables that I'm putting together, I just found yesterday at Aldi for $24. Yes, I went into Aldi for stuff for this upcoming party, and I left with clothing and furniture. But we don't have room for a coffee table, and we've had lamps on the floor and nowhere to set drinks. So I thought these might be a great, inexpensive solution. It turns out, well, the tops are glass with a marble look on them, which I don't love, but again, it's much lighter than the dark walls, so it's an improvement. And if they end up staying around for a while, they could be easily covered or maybe painted. I don't know. Can you paint glass? Anyway, I finished putting these together. It was super easy. And there's a kid running back and forth, which always makes me giggle. There are 2 of these, and they kind of nest together, which you'll see at the end. I'm going to put them next to that TV cabinet to hold a lamp, but the small one is super lightweight. Well, they're both very lightweight, but the small one won't have anything on it permanently and can easily be moved over to the couch if we need it. That's me laughing at the crooked top. But don't worry, we fix that with a hammer later. Hammers fix everything. See? Just tap that down a little. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll all be fine. And here is the finished product. Not bad for $24. Ta-da! We have a much less depressing room. All tidied up, things put away, lighter and brighter because of the carpet, a place to put a lamp, which is lovely, and pretty things on the mantle and books on the bookshelf, which always make me happy. So, definite improvement. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody.